A lot of back and forth between the union representing about 10,000 flight attendants and the airline. As it stands right now, guys, Air Canada says the plan is to still go forward to have planes back in the air by tonight. They're also calling this strike illegal. We have reached out to the union to see what the plan is for the rest of the day. I haven't heard anything yet. We'll, of course, let you know if that changes. Outside of Terminal 1, though, this is the departures area where Air Canada is. You can see there are dozens, I'd say actually maybe more than 100 now flight attendants out with their picket signs. You can see they are still clearly striking. This is despite the order from the Canada Industrial Relations Board to get back to work over the weekend. The Jobs Minister, Patty Hajdu, ordered that these two sides now go to binding arbitration, but the union says they're not going to do that. They say they will continue to fight. They want a fair agreement. They want to be paid for their work, especially work while they're on the ground. We'll let you hear more from the union who we spoke with over the weekend.
I honestly thought that Air Canada truly believed in the brand like they want us to believe in. I thought that they would be able to turn around and say, you know what, we respect these people. We're going to start building up employee morale, and they're no longer employee numbers, but they are Jane Doe and Mr. Smith. That didn't happen. It was encouraged multiple times by myself and at the table. Let's work on the brand. Let's work on image. I want to go back as a flight attendant. I want to be treated as Wesley, not 021932. So no, I truly believed that we were going to come to something, I think right up until the last minute. But they unfortunately failed. They didn't come forward with something that these people would be able to accept based on the financial hardships they're currently in. So I'm torn inside about this, extremely disappointed in the company, but no, I didn't think we'd be here. I truly, if you ask, I didn't think we'd be here.
Air Canada and CUPE, that's the union representing the flight attendants, they've been trying to work out an agreement for many, many months, guys. We know wages are a very big sticking point here, and we heard from Air Canada saying they're offering about 38%, including compensation, so they feel this is a very fair and reasonable deal to their flight attendants. What we're hearing from the flight attendants, they say they're not making enough. They also say that they're not paid for the work on the ground. They're only paid when they're actually in the air. They want to see that change. So at this point, we don't actually know what this afternoon or this evening looks like. Air Canada says operations will be returning back to normal, but we're not really clear on how that could happen if the strike behind me continues.